Hi, Scorpio. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for December 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in December and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, and Scorpio Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Scorpio, now on to your December 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. The first card you have, Scorpio, is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is parties, gatherings, or celebrations. It could be a party you're attending or a party you're throwing. It could also be three sisters, three females, three friends. It could be help from friends. It could also indicate a celebratory conclusion to something that's been going on in your life. Some of you are investing a lot of time, money, and energy into a gathering. You could also be, because I'm hearing, also helping support people and the work they're doing. So you could be a friend that's helping. You know, because it says, help from friends can be one of these meanings of this card. And what I'm getting is either you're spending a lot of money and time and energy on a gathering that you are throwing. Could be a holiday party or, whether it's personal or at work. But you could also be funding something that is a gathering that is a charity. Like an event for, kids in the hospital, or an event for, I don't know, some charitable organization, and maybe it's circling around children. You could be helping fund that with your time, money, or energy, or all of the above. Some of you are going to find out some missing ingredient from something that was important for you. Now, it may be as simple as a recipe for some holiday cookie or dessert or, some other type of thing you want to cook. And maybe you made it and you're like, well, this doesn't seem like the way so-and-so made it. What's missing? You may come to find out the missing ingredient. You could be responsible for putting on a show or a pageant of some sort, like maybe you're a teacher, or maybe you are a, Sunday school teacher, or a teacher at school, or maybe the performing arts, the drama, head of the drama department. And whether it's for an elementary school or, an adult school or a high school or college, you may be in charge of putting on some kind of pageant, some holiday pageant. Could be a concert, could be a play, could be a dance of some sort. I feel like many of you Scorpios are going to feel reinvigorated by the holidays. Maybe, I don't know why, maybe you've been depressed lately, or maybe things have just been boring or whatever, and now this holiday season could be invigorating you in some way. You may be catching up and talking to people that you have completely forgotten about. Maybe you're in your hometown and they moved away and they come back for whatever the reason, the holidays or whatever, and you're like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that person. They were really great, or I was friends with them and I just lost touch with them, or whatever it is. But you could be catching up with people that you have completely forgotten about in December. So the next card in your reading is the Death card. This is transformation, something ending so something new can begin. You may really feel in some ways, Scorpio, that you may want to reinvent your life. You may feel like, I want to reinvent my life and I want to start over somehow. And you may be really going down lists of like things you want to change. Now, it could be things to do with your outward appearance, like your clothes, makeup, hair, things like that, physical body. But some of you, it could be other things like, you know, the people that you hang around with, the place where you're living. But transformation is indicated here. It'll just be different for all of you Scorpios about what actual thing you want to transform. Don't be surprised if you go to sleep one night and you wake up with like brilliant ideas. It could be coming to you in dreams, but it could be that you don't even remember the dream. But you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I have, you know, I feel like I've got my finger on the pulse of this great idea. It could be a project of some sort, a plan, a project, an idea. Some of you could even be transforming some furniture. You could be refurbishing old furniture or refurbishing something else, transforming something. Maybe it was, you know, a family heirloom or a piece of furniture or something else, and you may transform it into something special. Or like it could be an ordinary object or something like a piece of wood that you find, and you transform this piece of wood, you carve it and sculpt it, stain it, and turn it into this cool wall hanging. I mean, I don't know what you're transforming something. So for some of you, it's your personal self, your looks or your appearance. Some of you, it's some aspect of your life. For some of you, it's refurbishing something that was either a family heirloom, an antique, or something you've had a long time. And for some of you, it could be an actual object of like, you know, cork, wood, things you know, something you see that maybe even sitting on the curb somewhere and you're like, wow, I could really transform that into a cool coffee table or a cool frame for a mirror. I don't know, but you're definitely going to be full of good ideas. And I feel like you're feeling, I'm not trying to say you weren't positive before, but I feel a lot of positivity coming from you, like internal. I feel like you're going to feel much more positive. You may even get involved in some kind of group, like it could be a meditation group, it could be a prayer group, a meditation group, or some type of group that will help you transform yourself, like yoga or something like that, self-improvement. But it could also be a group that you get involved with that is helpful and transforming other people's lives. So you had a bunch of things that came up there. And I just want to jump in and say right here, Scorpio, if you would like to get my New Year 2023 Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac, they're available on Vimeo, and that link is down below in the description box in the Show More section. And if you click on that link, it will take you to those videos on Vimeo, and then you can pick whatever sign you want. Or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page, and there you will see the links for those videos for the new year of 2023. You can pick whatever zodiac sign you want, your sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. And when you click on that, it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So the next card you have in your reading is the Nine of Rods. And the Nine of Rods is being prepared and ready for battle. It can also be getting your ducks in a row, getting things organized. You could also have some suspicions about someone or something going on. You know, you're going to have some kind of realization, Scorpio, about something that was either hidden or going on behind your back that could have been going on for years, that may have perplexed you, or you may not have understood exactly what was going on. You're going to have the understanding about it now. You're also going to find that some of you Scorpios will come to the realization that you're going to see somebody's true colors in December. Now, for some of you, this could be in a positive way, but for some of you, it may be, you may see the person's darker side. And it's like, I feel like you may have had some suspicions about this person. And I'm hearing the collective consciousness of Scorpio saying, like, you're going to take different bits and pieces of conversation that were in different contexts and putting it together, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, now I see. Now I understand. Now I know what they were about. Or, you know, it might be what they were up to, something they were up to, or it's going to be what they were all about, or maybe both. And you could be very, very protective over a family member or yourself. And you may be like, I'm never, ever going to let you hurt my family or me again. So this could all be directed towards about this person. I'm telling you that I feel like Scorpios are going to finally know the truth, or you'll see their true colors. You're going to piece things together from different situations over time of what they've said. And then you're going to go into like defense mode, like protective mode. And if you suspected anybody was doing anything like working against you or saying things about you behind your back, you're going to come to know about it and maybe have more information about that. It's going to be good for you to know this, because it's going to give you a sense of like knowing the facts, maybe giving you closure. So it actually frees, it's like a freeing experience to help you move forward and move on. Some of you may actually go through some issues with headaches in December, but some of you are going to find out also something to do with your hearing. If you had any kind of hearing issues, maybe you're going to see an audiologist, or there could be something revealed to you about your hearing, or you may find that you have, your hearing may be problematic in December. Now, the next card in your reading is the Ten of Cups. This is a good card, Scorpio. This is happily ever after. This could be happy marriage, good health, feeling really happy emotionally. Sometimes, did I say happy marriage? It can indicate that, or happy coupling with somebody. It can also indicate good luck. Some of you Scorpios, there's a promise of an engagement of marriage, or a promise of marriage through engagement. If you're in a relationship right now and it's, you know, you may decide like, we're stepping this relationship up. We're moving this relationship up to the next level. Maybe you're going to move in with somebody. Maybe you become like, you know, in a marriage, or the relationship becomes like a marriage, or you could be getting married. Some of you Scorpios are going to have an investment that you made that really pays off. Now, this could be a property investment of land or a home. This could also be stocks, bonds, crypto, something. You could find out in December of 2022 that now it really worked out well for you. It was a wise choice, or it pays off. Some of you are going to get some kind of grant. If you applied for a government grant, you're going to get a grant. Some of you that applied for a loan may get that loan. And for some of you, it could be to rebuild a home or property. So if you're somebody that's had terrible devastation from a bad storm, or maybe it just needs to be rebuilt, you may get that money, or like insurance payout. It could be a loan, it could be insurance payout, it could be a grant, and you rebuild a home. That does come up for some of you Scorpios. And if you had any kind of lien on your property, it could get lifted. So like if the bank was putting a lien on your property because you couldn't pay the mortgage or there was some other reason, I feel like the lien gets lifted or you pay it off. If you're seriously coupled, there's going to be good financial security for you because either you or your partner, which I feel for some of you it's coming from your partner, gets a new job or gets a big raise and a promotion. Either that's happening to you or your partner, and it's going to instill financial security for you. So the last card of your reading for December is the 5 of Swords. And 5 of Swords is standing your ground, drawing a line in the sand, standing up against any gossipers, naysayers, or detractors. If there's any kind of battle, you're likely to win it. You could also be standing up for yourself in an argument or in some circumstance or situation. You could be putting your foot down and blocking the seizure of something. But remember what I said, there could have been a lien on your property and it gets lifted. This could also be, you could block somebody from stealing something from you, a job, a piece of property. You may also be confronting some people that tried to shut you down or get you fired or create problems for you, and you may be putting a stop to it and putting up your boundaries. And they could be like coming to you, like asking you to forgive them or, whatever. And you know what? I don't feel like you're going to. I feel like you're going to say, nope, not, no, you tried to get me fired, or you tried to steal my work, or you were trying to come after my spouse or my significant other, or you were trying to take this or that from me, and now you want me to forgive you? No, I get that energy also comes up for Scorpio. I also feel that Scorpios are going to be putting a lot of blocks and protections of things. So you may be getting a VPN, you may be, getting safes or security systems or security, special locks or things of that nature. I feel some of you, this is happening in December. Like guarding your property in whatever way, maybe your car or or other vehicles you may own. You may be kind of angry because you may feel that something generated by other people has cast aspersions on you and driven up lingering doubts in other people, because there could have been people that were, like I said earlier, came up here, I think in this card, there could have been people that were like saying negative things about you behind your back, maybe working against you in some way. And I feel like you're going to confront them. Some of you are going to confront them and call them out on their nonsense. And if in any way that it causes trouble for you, I feel you're going to take those people down with you, should that come up for you. Now remember, timing is different for all of you, and really you need to watch your rising sign, because sometimes your rising sign is going to be talking to you way more than your sun sign. And watching the two together will probably give you, your sun and your rising, will give you a more rounded picture of what's going on for you in any month that I do readings for you. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Scorpios to work with, use, and wear in the month of December 2022, you got smoky quartz. Now, it may look like clear quartz. It's not. If you saw the clear quartz right next to it, you can see this has a tinge of tan to it. So smoky quartz is a very strong grounding stone. It's a power stone. It's excellent in relation to bringing in money. Smoky quartz can disperse fears and depressions. It also brings emotional calmness. It can help relieve stress and anxiety. Smoky quartz promotes positive thoughts and actions and brings psychic and physical protection. It also is a stone that can attract abundance, prosperity, and good luck. It's a stone, if you're wearing it in December, it's going to make you feel more empowered. And it's going to actually help your psychic vision, that if you're wearing it or, carrying it or sleeping with it under your pillow, it's going to help you see through people like you're looking through glass. And Scorpios are often extremely psychic. So you already have that ability. You wear this gemstone or carry it with you in December, you're going to be able to read people like books. It is going to enliven you and make you feel like you're more invigorated, you have more vitality, and it's also at the same time going to give you a good sense of peace and balance. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you would like to see more content like this and help this channel to grow. Hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel, where I focus on very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, you can access the most recently recorded videos by clicking on any of the links down below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can go over to my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. You can scroll down and see all the video series I've recorded. You can read what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you click on whatever zodiac sign you want under that heading, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, as I said during the reading, if you would like to get my most recently recorded video, is my New Year 2023 Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. There's 16 cards total in those videos, and they are available right now. And don't you want to see what comes up this year for you? I'm sure you're curious. And I recommend getting your rising sign and your sun sign. That way you can get a more complete and clear picture of what's to come for you in 2023. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And that applies strongly in the New Year video. I recommend your sun sign and your rising sign if you can do so. Also, don't forget, you're getting affected still by those two eclipses. We had one in the end of October and one in the beginning of November. And you are being affected by those eclipses at least until the end of April 2023. But when I did these readings, the predictions and messages went out farther than that. So you might want to get my eclipse effects from the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. And you may want to get the eclipse effects from the new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. Those predictions and messages still apply all the way Many of the predictions were going out June, July, August. So they went way past the April timeframe. And don't forget, my psychic crystal readings for December 2022, psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. It's an extension or an expansion of the psychic tarot readings I do here on YouTube. So you may want to check them out. And also my Mars retrograde psychic tarot scopes for 2022, 2023. I used tarot cards, animal totem cards, and the gemstone crystal from my, the bag of gems that I pull gemstones for each zodiac sign. You're being affected by that Mars retrograde all the way until the post-shadow period is over, mid-March 2023. There's other video series linked down below. I'm not going to go through all of them. Please check them out. You may find these messages and predictions accurate for you and helpful for you as you move forward, ending this year of 2022 and going into the new year of 2023. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages channeled through me, my spirit guides messages channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. And also on my YouTube community pages. I've been posting them there as well. And please remember, I don't contact anybody on social media to see if you want a reading. If somebody's contacting you saying they're me, and even if they have my picture and my name, they're frauds. It's happening crazily. And when you're on YouTube, in the comments section, they're saying they're on Telegram, they're saying they have WhatsApp. That is not me. I'm verified on YouTube, and my name will appear in a gray box with a check mark next to it. So when I comment on your comments, you'll know it's me if there's a gray box with my name in it with a check mark next to it. And the only way you can get a private reading with me is if you are on my cancellations list or my old wait list. I'm only adding people to the cancellations list anymore. I don't add any more people to the wait list. I have about 2,000 people wanting to talk to me. I can only do a few private readings a month, and I contact you, and you'll know it's me, and it's going to come from an email. And you have to be on those lists. If you're not on either of those lists, I'm not soliciting you for a reading. I can retire before I get through all these people, honestly. So don't fall for it, because they're trying to get your information and or your money. So don't fall for the scams. You have to be vigilant. And if you see somebody pretending to be me or anybody else you follow, you need to report them. And the way you report them on YouTube is there's little dots next to the comment they make, and you can click report. That's how you do it. It's not hard. And on Facebook and Instagram, it's not hard to report them there either. So I don't want to see you get scammed. If you would like to donate to this channel and help support the readings I do here, there is a donation link down below connected to PayPal. Thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it really does help me a lot. So thank you so very much for that. So I hope you have absolutely fantastic things that happen to you in December of 2022. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.